goddamn Larry, as they say. Back here on Jiggy Jag TV, Community Access Television, the lowest rated show on Access, but #1 in hell. Flanked by Jared the Animal Steel, our head of security, and Sir Ninja Larry. And, of course, Action Corey. Action, say something, brother.
Sup? Sup? Yeah. Yeah.
And, gentlemen, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm Dave.
Nick.
Jeremy.
Todd fucking Carter, man.
Cody Day.
You guys are?
Collapse of the state.
Now, does that whole thing fit on the business card, what you just said?
What's up, man?
You and him could have the greatest conversation in the world. You said, what's up, man? He said, what's up, man? And nothing else. That's it.
What is that, man?
Now, gentlemen, go ahead and give me some information. How'd you guys get together as a group?
Well, I personally started recording this record probably about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, started putting it in the works. I was in Nashville, Tennessee at the time, and then I moved back to Oklahoma City and met these three guys over here. I'd previously been in a band with Jeremy, and we kind of just have all ended up just coming back together, and we're all playing and just having a great time and just rocking it out.
So how would you describe your music?
It's really fucking good rock. That's all I can say. There's too many different subgenres out there that everybody, I think as a musician, that's one of the hardest things to do is put yourself in a category or a genre, but it's really, really good. It gets a huge demographic. I mean, anywhere from like preteens all the way. My father-in-law was 50-something, and he was getting down in the crowd. So it's for everybody.
Was he moshing?
He grabbed a Marine man's balls and about got thrown out of the venue. This guy is this big, but he's no joke. A 51-year-old man, you don't mess with those guys.
You don't mess with those guys, not at all.
He's been hit before, so he knows what to expect. So.
Now, you guys have any merchandise or anything on your MySpace or website or anything?
Yeah, if people go to the MySpace, then they can just message us, and we have T-shirts that they can hit up. We're in the process of finishing the full-length album, which will be probably due out in spring of 2010, and so they'll be able to catch that on the MySpace as well, and it's just www.myspace.com, the whole thing. Collapse of the State.
How'd you guys come up with this name?
Yeah, how did we do that?
Well,
How did we do that?
I can't wait.
Let me tell
it's
you.
a funny story, but
I actually came up with it on the spot randomly, and I threw it to Dave.
his name's Cody, right?
It worked out well for us because the bigger meaning behind it. You asked about genres. You know, we are in a progressive genre, so for us, Collapse of the State really is not only collapse of the physical state, but also a collapse of the state of your mind as well. So we're just trying to get people out there thinking, just doing as much as possible mentally. You know, just keep progressing forward.
Well, Action Corey, you've got a couple questions, so jump in there, brother.
All right. If you were a dildo, what would your dildo name be?
Mine would be ribbed for my pleasure, and I need at least 10 inches minimum. I want it all. For my first time, ribbed, pink, preferably. I'm colorblind. It could be purple or fuchsia. I'm not going to knock it, but it needs at least 5 different speed settings, and I want balls.
You want the vibrator?
I want the
On there too?
You weren't shitting around when you said he's got random questions.
No. Well, I'm ready to go with this. I mean, the Great American Dream, Pedro.
Pedro.
We can do.
Dirty Sanchez. No. Good one. Sancho.
Sancho? You can't be Sancho because I am Sancho.
Johnny, what is it called? What is it called in Sex Drive? What does that girl do to him? A brown house?
The Brown?
The brown. She says, have you ever had a brown something? And he goes, no, let's do that. And she turns around and starts shitting on his chest.
No, it's not. Dude, no. That's a Cleveland steamer, right?
Yeah.
Sworn.
Yeah.
So we've
One question, the whole state literally collapsed.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Jump in there, you got 2 more.
All right. If you were a stripper, what would your stripper name be?
Candy. It'd be Candy.
I'm sorry, mine would have to be Stick Boy. I would be Stick Boy.
That's your stripper name?
Yeah.
Tell them what your stripper name is.
Candy.
There you go.
So if all 3 of you are named Candy and you're working in the same strip club, how do we denote which one to give the dollar to?
third, Candy the
well,
fourth.
basically,
Really, hold on. You'd have to talk to me because I'm Hershey's. I own these three.
Your management.
there would be a showdown, really. We'd all fight for it naked. And whoever was knocked out in the end would be Candy. So left standing. Who's left?
Last Candy left standing is Candy.
Which is always her.
Always.
She's a trooper. I fucking love you.
Jump in there. I know you got one more.
All right.
Then we go to the book.
Back, like, if you were a kid, what would your favorite, like, animal?
You're losing them, brother.
Yeah, I know. What would your
You're losing
favorite
brother.
pastime as a kid? Either watching Barney or Sesame Street.
Pornography tapes underneath the bed.
Sesame Street. Because it's way
He's
drugged
40
out,
years
man.
old this week. Sesame Street.
The
Fraggle Rock.
puppets on Sesame Street.
I was trained.
Fraggle Rock.
Animorphs.
Found the
Animorphs.
rock? Or they found a piece of trash and they all sat there for like 20 minutes, went to commercial break, came back, and they were all on acid.
Yeah.
I was too
Fraggle
young to
Rock.
know. I was too young to know.
No. Well, I often go to the little book of stupid questions, but Jesus, after those.
You can't teach that. He was born with those.
If you started a band, what would you name it if you were the lead singer and had only one name? Cher, Sting, or Madonna, what would it be?
Get fucked or die trying.
He's
You have to choose from the three.
Dyke. It would be Dyke. Big Dyke. Big Black Dyke.
Are we supposed to choose between the three?
What would your answer to the question be?
Sting, of course. Absolutely.
It would be Sting?
Yeah. Better than Cher.
That is basically Dyke.
Yeah.
So,
That guy can have an orgasm for 4 days.
I did that once. It hurt.
I believe it would.
right on.
You
Jeremy?
guys should kiss now.
I'm scared he's going to do that.
He looks like
Honestly.
he's-
Live at the Blue Goat!
wondering.
Anyways.
Well, let's go watch him perform here on Jiggy Jag TV.